Hello everyone and welcome back to Conquer the Frontier here on a new frontier map with Artemus. We are starting out in the area we were clearing last time. Still have plenty to do out here. We have all the piles of logs and plenty of stumps to grind as well. So we'll need to get that taken care of today, first of all. So Artemus is going to hop in the wheel loader and start loading up our log trailer. We're going to get in the stair and start grinding some stumps. Then we're going to swap over around halfway through. We'll see how it goes. And then we plan on plowing in this field. We've had a very mild winter, so there's no frost in the ground, so plowing should be easy. But we do plan on getting some new equipment later on, thanks to the profits from our sawmill, which have been quite good. So Artemus is getting to work here, so we'll do as well. But yeah, we are gonna be doing the plowing. Then we are moving on to some animal work. Our goats and sheep do need some hay, and our cows wouldn't complain about getting some TMR as well. We're gonna get to work here, grinding up some stumps. And I will see when it's time to swap over. There we go. That's all the stumps, I imagine, gone. We probably do have some lurking in the grass here that we're going to run into once we get to the plowing, which is why we're keeping the stair right there, so it won't be far to go get it. But we have our first load here, looking good. Now, looking at this, I imagine there is 1 or maybe 2 left here. So we'll get a go at the loading next. But we are going to go ahead and take this back and return with the empty trailer and get the rest loaded up. There we go. First load is in the wood chipper. Now that'll get delivered to our sawmill. So we're running at double capacity on our sawmill, which is quite good. Now, since it's our turn to load and the stumps have been cleared, Artemus has volunteered to go ahead and take some hay to our sheep and goats. Now, they are desperately in need. We had our dryer off, unfortunately, but we have since caught up and they're not quite out, but they will be soon. So we need to get them some fresh hay. So yeah, Artemus is gonna do that while we get to loading. There we go. That's the logs collected. Artemus just getting them dropped into the sawmill. So we moved our reload over, as we need to do some TMR later on. But next we are gonna go ahead and get our new equipment and go do some field plowing. And we have 70,000 liters of wood, 76,000 liters of wood chips. So that should keep our sawmill busy. We have some 9,000 liters of wood as well, and 14,000 of wood chips. So plenty to do for our little sawmill. But we need to get over to the store, and I think we'll take our pickup. Now it has been used for a while, so good to get it out of the shed. Now it seems to be blocked in. We'll get it fired up. So we'll go pick up Artemus and head on down to the store. Here we are. Need to get our truck parked out of the way. So we're going to be leaving it here for a while until we get it next time. We are going to be buying a couple of new tractors today. Very exciting. We are finally stepping up in the size as our farm is growing and we need some more horsepower. And here we go, a bit less in the bank. But we do have a couple of new tractors here. Here we are. It's an old Clausarian 3000. Looks quite good. Has the swivel cab and everything. Then we have a New Holland T8050. So these are a couple of powerhouses for a farm. Like I said, we are going to need some more horsepower for the future. So this should keep us covered for a while. And we were getting into some struggling situations with our Fendt and Steyr. So this should help bridge the gap a bit. Stepping into some bigger equipment and bigger fields. So this will be our plowing equipment for today. And yeah, it will be nice getting some extra horsepower on the farm. And our set won't be complete without the matching weights. So I have a nice class weight for our Sarian, as well as one for a New Holland. Now these are a bit lighter than what we got for the Mog. And that's probably good, seeing how much it struggled with the heavy weight. But I think we'll take the Sarian out for a spin first. As Artemus said, he didn't mind. So let's get this fired up. Sounds good. We need our beacons, of course. Go ahead and pick up the weight. And we can go and get our plow as well. Now the New Holland is the more powerful tractor at 150 odd horsepower. This class looks absolutely fantastic and it's not far behind. They're both above the 300 horsepower range. That should help us with some work around the farm. Lower away. And we're on to plowing. Now these look absolutely fantastic. So it'll be nice to get this job done with them. So we're gonna crack on. And I'll see you when we're all done. There we go. That's our newest field plowed in. And as you can see, there's an open space back there we can expand into once we buy the area. So we wouldn't necessarily have to do much tree clearing. But this is a nice size field for now. And boy, did these new tractors put in work. They're really good. Now we have this New Holland, or one like it, on Kinlake. I really liked it. And the Sarian is very good as well. But next up, we do need to get some TMR for our cows. Now the sheep and goats have been taken care of, as Artemus needed something to do while we were doing the loading, as the stump clearing was already done. So you got that taken care of and brought some slurry over to the BGA as well. So yeah, only the TMR left to do. We'll probably do 2 loads as usual. I think we might use one of our new tractors for it. But first we need to get our plows put away. Then we can get to mixing. Our new beasts are gonna rest in the shed for now. We're gonna be jumping in the Fendt and JCB wheel loader. First things first, we need to get our mixing wagon. So we gotta dash over to the cow farm. So we gotta dash over to the dairy farm, get that picked up. Then we can get it loaded up with silage. And it's back over to the dairy farm for the rest of the materials. Now we're doing 2 loads as per usual. We're going to do that as 1 time lapse. So we're going to go ahead and get that done, and I'll see you then. And there we go. That's our jobs for the day all done. Now it's good to have another field in. Getting it in winter is a big step, as we won't have to do as much field work in the spring, which means we'll be able to do other jobs. And using the winter time for fieldwork is excellent use of time, so I won't be stuck to just logging or odd jobs around the farm. That is all for the day. Make sure to check out Artemus' channel down in the description. Don't miss the next episode of Conquering the Frontier.